Yeah, we were at the mayor's press conference earlier today and asked him questions about why a generator never took over when the power outage occurred. We weren't able to get answers from him at first, but we did later in the day.
We hope to ask DPU head April Bingham about what exactly happened with the generator at Richmond's water treatment plant Monday, but she did not attend Thursday's news conference. So we asked Mayor Danny Avula, who just took office 10 days ago.
I wanted to ask you about the generators at the water treatment plant. My understanding from Julian is that those have to be manually powered on. So what I'm trying to figure out is, why was the system designed that way? When were those powered on by somebody? Was there a delay in those being powered on that could have led to this catastrophe that we're now experiencing? And was anybody actually at the plant when this all went down to manually turn those on?
Yeah. I've heard some discussion about this, and again, I'm just as interested in figuring out exactly what the sequence of events is.
Have you been able to ask Ms. Bingham about it? I mean, has she shared any of that information with you yet?
Not with me.
A few hours later, the mayor followed up, saying he had gotten some answers for us. Here's what we learned. We are hearing different things about when the power went out at the Richmond water treatment plant Monday morning. Dominion Energy says they received a report about the power being out at 6:50 a.m. Mayor Avula told us the power went out at 5:50 a.m. When the power went out, the plant automatically switched to a second power source provided by Dominion Energy, but the transfer failed.
That was the component failure that sort of started the cascade.
So a plant electrician was called in to help.
Don't know exactly what time they got there.
The electrician made the decision to manually try to switch over to the secondary Dominion power source as opposed to manually switching to a backup generator.
The electrician made the determination we didn't need to activate the generators because he manually switched to the second Dominion feed.
He ultimately did restore power a little after 7:30 a.m. by manually switching to the secondary Dominion power source. But when that happened, the IT system, which runs the plant, did not reconnect to servers after a reboot.
That disconnect to the servers was part of the issue, or was really one of the main issues here.
The IT system had backup battery power, but it went offline before power was fully restored.
Why wasn't that connected to a backup generator, to keep, since that is such a critical piece of this whole infrastructure?
Yeah, it's a great question. Again, I think that was happening in real time as the electrician was trying to assess the manual switch over to the second power source. And in that window, we ended up losing power on the UPS.
A lot of reliance on a person as opposed to like automatics going into place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, an engineer with 20 years of experience designing water systems for cities and counties told me that he felt like once that automatic transfer to the secondary Dominion Energy power source failed, that the generators should have automatically kicked on. In Richmond, I'm Melissa Hippolyte for CBS 6.